Hello everyone. We are looking at chapter complex number phase 3 exercise 1 and we are at question number 4. Let's look at what the question is. Again we have to find x and y and an expression in complex number is given to us. We can get addition, multiplication and all those expressions in complex number. The method is the same how we have been doing. The calculation may be a little tedious or intensive, but the process is same. So we have two fractions here, as you can see. So we can either approach them individually or take LCM both sides. So here 3 plus I and 3 minus I, we know the LCM is pretty easy. So we can start with LCM of 3 plus I and 3 minus I is nothing but 9 plus 1, 10. And this gives us 1 plus I into x minus 2i. The whole thing has to be multiplied with 3 minus I and plus 2 minus 3iy plus I into 3 plus I. Okay, once we solve it and break it down into a plus iv, meaning real and imaginary part, then we can equate on this side, real part here is 0 and imaginary part is 1. That is the meaning of I here. I is nothing but 0 plus 1i. So real part is 0, imaginary part is 1. So here, it now requires our complex number, algebra of complex number. How do we go about it? Plus 1. Okay. So as you can see, the complex number calculation is not thoda tedious and it will require some practice. So I can do this one for you. So this is x plus xi minus 2i. And if we multiply with 3 minus I, I'm just doing the first part of the numerator first. So 3x plus 3xi minus 6i and then minus xi minus x. So it will be plus x and then minus plus I square. So minus 2. So if you see this part itself is just this much. So 3x plus x is 4x minus 2 and 3xi minus xi is minus 2xi. So this is the real part and then imaginary part. That's how we have to approach this entire thing. Similarly, here we can do 2y minus okay, 6 it is. 2y minus 3yi plus I. Alright. Into 3. So 3 into 3 plus I we have to do. So 3 into 2, 6y minus 9y plus 3i and then plus 2yi then plus 3y and then minus 1. Okay, this is how you have to proceed. So this 6y plus 3y is 9y. I think I am missing a I here. So 3y plus 6, 9y and then minus 1. 9y plus 2y is minus 7y. Okay, minus 7y. So this is the other part of the numerator. So if I combine everything, so 9y minus 1 minus 7y I whole thing divided by 10. Now you combine the real part 4x plus 9y minus 3. Yes, 4x plus 9y minus 3 and 2x minus 7y and there should be a minus 3 somewhere. Okay, so calculation, I think we all can do the calculation and then what we have to do is combine the real and imaginary both sides, compare to get the answer. So if we combine this divided by 10, take 10 to that side. So take 10 to that side. So the real part will be 0 and imaginary part will be this 2x minus 7 by minus 3 is equal to 10. So the process is this only. However complex or the complicated it may look, the approach is simple. We have to multiply this spread it out, then combine the real and imagined part, divide by 10, or do not divide by that, take it to the other side. So all of this, as we can see, the solution is pretty clear. Thank you.